Speeding fast, running lights, can't concentrate, you by my side. I can't wait, we won't make it to the house tonight. Especially with you right here, right here. Gripping your thighs when I drive. So close that I can feel you now. You kissing all over me. Fuck around and make me crash out, I crash out. Pull over, I can't wait to make your legs shake. Pull over, no baby I can't wait. Pull over, yeah, baby no I can't wait. 'Cause we won't make it to the house tonight. We won't make it to the house tonight. Crazy what we can do in tight spaces. Girl, slow down because we are not racing. Take your time already in first place. Found your stride, can you keep up the pace? Stop right here. Pull over, stop right here, right here. The car will shake, legs will shake. It's been a while since I ate. Hit the brakes. Pull over, I can't wait to make your legs shake. Pull over, baby, no, I can't wait. Pull over, yeah. Baby, I can't wait. 'Cause we won't make it to the house tonight. We won't make it to the house tonight.
This motherfucker, fucking with you and on me right. Fucking with you around me right. If loving you around, wanna be right, wanna be right, wanna be right, wanna be right. I can be wrong, but it feel 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 right. Fucking with you. Don't wanna be right. To me, she just my type. To me, she just right. I wanna sleep with her at night, humping, hold her tight. We were meant to be. Think I might make her my wife, but we won't fuss a fight. No Tina and Mike. We like Papoose and Remy. Yeah, my ex mad, but that's the past. Will lead the past of memory. All the sass around me, but I know what I got. When we got something good, folks gon' always fly. Wanna come to your spot, beg you for cot. I don't think not. I like what I got. Not about to put my shit at stake. Pour a taco. You hot like jalapeno. Cheesy X's mad, they nacho. I can be wrong, but it feel right. 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 Fucking with you, I'll be right. Fucking with you, I'll be right. Fucking be wrong, but it feel right. Fucking be wrong. So good together, but where we go from here, let's get away. Take a trip where you want. We can go somewhere, but we ain't gotta go nowhere. I just wanna be next to you, 'cause we connect spiritually, mentally, and sexual. And I don't care what they don't like about you. The more I mess with you, I see the best in you. So I don't really care, so I don't think the less of you. For you, I really got a thing to me, you special, boo. Yeah, you got class, but you passed the test when I'm sexing you. You got some dumb man, I swear don't know how she passed in school. Got that grade A love when I be you. Ooh, I see you, ride a D till I'm on E. Why I F with you? I can be wrong, but it feel right. 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 Fucking with you.
It's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Make your way to the dance floor.
I'm addicted to your vibe, and I wanna get to know you tonight. Baby, come closer. No rush, girl, take your time. Put your high heels on, let's slide. I won't know, yeah. We can step, slide, and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby. Let's groove. We can spin a little dip. I hope you feel me pushing on my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you. We can step, slide, and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby. Let's groove. We can spin a little dip. I hope you feel me pushing on my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you.
Sipping as I listen, catch my rhythm and the tempo. Grip on me with tension just a little. Put my mental in a pickle. Your vibe creates a riddle in my mind. Trying to decide, how did I find a mystery guy? Can't describe how. Our bodies rocking, fingers locking, nah. Your eyes when we on chill like Sunday topping, I like that. I write back, read my body language, should recite that. How we spin like circles, but shining like diamonds, slow motion. We grinding, we hurt them so violently, killing them silently. Your hands caress me in ways that don't undress me, impeccably impressing, and your moves is no contesting. Subliminals, I pretty plentiful. Let's make a minimal. The paradigm we setting ain't no typical cynical one. Just to go digital with liberal imperial. You wanna cuff, I'll be your criminal. You dig it?
I'm addicted to your vibe, and I wanna get to know you tonight. Baby, come closer. No rush, girl, take your time. Put your high heels on, let's slide. I won't know, yeah. We can step, slide, and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby, let's groove. We can spin a little dip. I hope you feel me pushing on my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you. We can step, slide, and rock to the rhythm. Put your body on me, baby, let's groove. We can spin a little dip. I hope you feel me pushing on my weight up on you, 'cause I'm in the mood for you.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Hey,
Look, they see the favor and they wanna know the flavor. When I tell them that it's salty, they be looking at me crazy. If it ain't got no salt, then you really can't taste it. Gotta season with the season just to show them that you made it, huh? They gon' hate you when they see you doing cool, and they wanna tell them keep it pushing, no exception to the rule. When you argue with a fool.
I was just sitting back reminiscing, man, you know what I'm saying, and vibing on how things used to be, you dig? Like when we was youngsters, you know what I'm saying, that old West End used to rock. St. Anne's used to jump, you know?
When children used to see the test every day. I used to go to Toledo. When kids really used to go outside and play. I used to go to Toledo. When females used to carry themselves as women. I used to go to Toledo. When hustlers used to chew their tongue without snitching.
Listen, I remember back in the day when I was a child, doing bad, mama used to take us to eat at Hot and Now. Very convenient, the food was good and plus it was cheap. Creeping off the block to go swimming at Willie's every week. Dirt courts in just about every backyard, hooping on crates. Sneaking jars out the house, trying to catch lightning bugs and snakes. The good old days when penny candy really used to cost a penny. Ice cream truck had ice cream on it, you could buy for 10 pennies. Pimping your bike out with chrome caps, reflectors, and mirrors. The hood used to be a village back when the neighbors cared. It was less snitching, more females carried themselves like women. I wish I could go back and visit, cause I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day.
I mean, it ain't got that same vibe it got no more in the streets, you know?
Used to go outside and play.
Yeah, okay. I feel where you going, CJ.
Females used to carry themselves as
Okay, man.
It's
your boy Bobcat, man. Just reminiscing. Check this.
where hustlers used to chew their time without snitching.
I'm just reminiscing about the old days. And nah, I don't go far back as the OJs. Lane, look, I'm talking late 80s, early 90s. On Auburn up at Peach Rose is where you could find me. I was screaming crossroads for the love of the dough. 16 double O until the world blow. When Indo and Joint Mob had a lock on the South. And Arden Coleman had you scared to come out of your house. Around the time when Magic Wand found out he was Plera. And Ray Stone was so fly, yeah, that was the era. Philly and Philly and all was reppin' for Out Hill. That Scott and Libby gang could damn near get a nigga killed. When Northtown was bumpin', Southwick was slumpin'. Follow the light, lightning rod had every club jumpin'. I give her arm, a leg, 2 shoulders, and a tooth. To see Toledo how it was in my youth. Man, I miss the old Toledo.
When children used to see the test every day. When kids really used to go outside and play. When females used to carry themselves as women.
I'd have figured Sunflower would have came in with it. You would have had the date and time and all that. So we had it on live. I figured you would have came with that on Wednesday. On the jet. Like I'm live recording from
Oh my goodness.
Grind morning show.
It's loud.
It is. Good morning. Welcome back. You are tuned in to another episode of Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Yes, yes.
It is Wednesday, January 20th.
It's Dump Trump Day.
It's Dump Trump Day.
Dump Trump.
Dump
Yes.
Trump hump,
Dump Trump.
hump day.
Hey, Dump Trump Hump Day. Dump Trump
Hump Day.
Dump Trump Hump Day. Dump Trump
Hump Day. It's Dump Day.
Yes. Dump Hump Trump Day.
Yes, and more importantly, it is the inauguration of Joe Biden
Yes.
today. Trump
Yes.
on Hump Day.
Yes.
We're getting a new president. Well, we have a new president,
Today.
and he's going to be taking his seat today.
Yes.
And we are
Today.
dumping Trump, and we are getting rid of the orange character.
Yes.
You said yeah, so it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. So we have a great guest here in the building.
I'm so excited,
I'm
y'all.
so excited
Young
to sit down and
entrepreneur.
talk to this young boss doing boss things.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to sit down with him in a little bit and talk to him about his brand. But, first things first, we got to get into this weather and traffic and these trending topics because, man, there's so much going on, especially with this inauguration. Like Bree said, we had to look up some details. Make sure we get the right info, out to you guys. So, yes, we appreciate you guys tuning in for a great show. We want to thank our sponsors, Hotbox. Yes, Slimy Humadop.
Yes.
Essential Vibes.
Yes.
Yes, Toledo.
Yes.
Family Fitness.
Yes.
Yes, and if you would like to become a sponsor of the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show, make sure you shoot over to our website. It is new and improved.
It's
Jesse
official.
has done some hard work, and man, it's looking real good. So make sure you guys go over to the 419grind.com. It's that easy. It's that simple now. Just go over to the 419grind.com, and
Yes.
you can do everything there. You can upload your information if you'd like to get your music played on our show. You can get information about becoming a sponsor.
Yes.
You can see me and Shae's new blog.
I was just about to say, yes.
Yeah, what's the name of your blog?
Yes,
Leah?
my blog is Real Lifestyle with Leah Renee.
Yes, and mine's is Shae K Shops.
Yes. So, make sure you guys go over and check out our new website. Jesse worked really hard, and it looks really good. So, you guys,
I'm
check
excited
that out.
about
Yes,
that.
I'm really excited
And
about
we're going to
that.
have a gallery with all the pictures
Yes.
of us and the guests and the live events that we attend.
All the live
So make
events.
sure you guys go subscribe and check out our new lit websites.
Also, yes, because I had someone inbox me wondering how they could get us to come do a live broadcast of their
really?
event. So,
Okay.
yes, you can go over to the 419grind.com And you can get submit your information there about having us do a live broadcast as well at your event.
Yes.
So, so I'm really excited because we got some great things, in the works. And, man, it's just, we're just growing and glowing. And,
in the midst of this snow.
In the midst of a pandemic still.
Pandemic, that's the big thing.
Yes.
I'm very proud of us as a team.
Yeah,
we're all doing great work.
Most definitely.
And feels good to be part of a great team.
Yes.
So, absolutely. The weather is, like we said, cold. it's cold. Currently 21 degrees. We're going to get to a high of about 28. There's not any snow coming down right now, but it was last night when I was going home around 9 o'clock. It was really coming down.
Was it?
It was like some pretty big
I was
fluffy
so surprised when I woke
too.
up early this morning. I was like, what in the heck?
Yeah. So, the roads are slippery out there. And I did see one accident out there on 475 between Airport Highway and Central Avenue. There was a slowdown there. So definitely if you're going through that area, that accident was reported probably about a half hour to an hour ago though, so it may be clear by now, but just in case it's not, if you're going in that direction, definitely give yourself some extra time, and just take your time because the roads are slick. It's a little icy. There's like a sheet of ice underneath some of that snow.
I think we all kind of slid this morning, so make sure you guys taking your time.
Definitely be safe on the roads. I
don't want to talk about it.
Did you slide?
Well, at least you made it here safely.
Yes.
You didn't hit nothing. Nothing hit you. So thank God.
I got out the driveway thinking like, oh yeah, I'm about to, it's just a little snow. It's just a little dust.
Yeah, you know better than to do that.
Hit the first speed bump and my car was like,
oh,
I said,
yeah.
I'll be going 15 miles per hour this morning.
Yeah, Jesse, what your car do? Because I know you got snow mode.
He's got that snow mode.
What that snow mode do for you? Did you glide right on through? What you do?
I do have snow mode. I put it in snow mode. I got out the driveway. Like Bree said, it was pretty good. I went to that first stop sign. I was good. Went to that second stop sign.
You slid a little bit?
I slid a little bit.
Oh, he needs to check that warranty for the snow.
Hey, when you go into work, y'all got to amp it up.
Right.
Call the team leader over.
You need this defective. Yeah. You need to go over there to that section.
Yeah, I think we should improve.
I mean, as smart as you are, you should be designing them by now.
To be clear, the Jeep that I drive, we don't build in Toledo anymore. They built that in Indiana.
You protecting your people?
Okay, wow.
Yeah, I'm protecting my people.
Okay.
So you need to get a letter. We're going to write, Dear Jeep in Indiana, my snow mode did not work.
I remember renting one of those before, and I really liked it. I liked the same exact Jeep you have. I loved driving it. It was wintertime, and I put it in that snow mode, and I was just
it's nice. Except for today.
It was the ice.
It must have been
they need
ice.
an ice mode.
I don't have ice mode.
That's what it is.
He trying to say this your first winter in it?
No,
that ice will get you.
No, it's the ice mode.
Last year
that's
I did
what
pretty
they need.
good.
That ice will get you. That black ice. You can't tell that it's under there and it's under that snow, and then you be done. Like Breezy said, you don't even have to be going really, really fast. But
right. You just slide.
Step on
especially
your gas
if you're going over a speed bump, you already slowing down.
Correct.
So slide after that. Yeah.
So it's really, to me, no excuse for people when they're like, in traffic like this, slow down.
Right.
Like your car, you'll know when you need to slow down.
It only took me one time.
Yeah.
Just set that alarm a little bit earlier.
Yeah. That's why. That's why you say give yourself some extra time. Don't get out the house. Don't be like me in the past and say, okay, I got to be there at 8. I'm gonna leave at 7:50.
I'm still working on that. I'm still working on that.
We got to be better about leaving the house.
Listen,
early
I'm
enough.
really one of those people. I do not believe in colored time. I really hate that a school opens so close to the time, because I would be here with you, Jesse, because I like being early. On time is late to me. I get anxiety.
If you're late, you're on time. You're on time if you're late.
Right.
That is the motto.
That's the other way around. If you're on time, you're late.
Look, so we know she's always late.
That motto is not right.
I feel you though, Breezy. I'm working on it too, girl. It's just every day, it's a work in progress.
That's okay. You guys, as long as you know that that's the problem and you're working towards it.
Hey, Shae, you got to start waking us up with them affirmations every morning.
In that morning,
My alarm be set for 5:45 as I show be up. Good morning to our grinders out there.
Good morning to you guys.
We got Elijah Thomas, Mama Riley.
Good morning, Mama
Leah
Riley.
Renee. Oh, look, that's what Jesse would do.
That's me.
Lady B, good morning.
Yes.
Arlinda. Hey, Arlinda.
Good morning, Mama. Yes. Riller C, I see you. Good morning.
Denisha Patrice.
And we thank you guys for tuning in and being there ready and waiting for us before we even get on. You know, that always gets me ready and gets me motivated and you know, energized and ready to go for the show. I love seeing you guys tuned in before we even get on. I appreciate that. We appreciate all the love and support. But yeah, so it's going to be a great show. Like we said, we got a great guest coming in. He's a 16-year-old entrepreneur.
Yes.
You know, it's that's inspiring because, you know, I'm grown and I don't even got a clothing line. So it's like, you know, I mean, obviously.
It's like, what are we doing?
Right.
We
what am I doing?
it.
Like, and that's something that I've always said I wanted to get into. So it's just like the fact that I'm then made it all these years and I'm not even smart enough to put something together like that. It's like, it's very impressive that you know, a young man, you know, was able to do something like that and really out here marketing.
Right.
And just
his marketing strategic, like his strategies, his marketing is unmatched to me, you know, and there are a group that I can say of young entrepreneurs that we have that, you know, are on their P's and Q's, but Tyshawn don't sleep. Yeah. He don't sleep. Yeah. It's like, I think I seen my cousin tell him last night, the early morning, he ready to do a giveaway or something. She like, go to bed.
Yeah, so we're going to get into that a little bit later in the show. We definitely got him coming up soon. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with your trending topics. So you guys stay tuned for a great show.
Keep it locked.
What's going on, everybody? This is Lance Self is who I am.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And we are the Selfs, and here to present our show called Self-Explanatory.
Yes, it's our podcast presented by 419 Grind.
That name just has a ring to it. Self-Explanatory. I feel like we're about to be explaining a bunch of shit. This is true. I feel that's what it's about to be.
Well, I think we're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about marriage, of course.
Okay.
We've been married, 2 years now, right?
2 years, we've been together for 8.
Right. Oh, my goodness. It's a long time.
Y'all gonna ask what took so long.
What did take? You know what? We'll get there.
Self-explanatory.
We're going to talk about blended families.
Yeah.
Praying for your spouse. Gender roles. Living with family members. Cheating. Raising kids. Family upbringing. Being there for your spouse. Finances. Being a wife and a husband. Trying to be together and be individuals at the same time, which is one of the things.
It took a while.
It's taken a while, but
it
it's the fun part. We're learning that.
That's what marriage is.
It's a process.
It's a life journey. It's not an overnight thing. Yeah, because I know there's a lot of days where I'm trying to be individual. I get on your nerves because of my individual ways. I can tell you one thing for damn sure though. Definitely get on my nerves. It be a lot. She definitely gets on my nerves, but I love her.
I get on your nerves?
Yes, it's possible. You do a lot. What's wrong? What's the problem? What's wrong? Hey. I am Lance Self.
And I am Arlinda Self.
And this is the Self-Explanatory Podcast, presented by 419 Grind.
Listen on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and wherever podcasts are heard. It's Trending Topics in Toledo on the Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Welcome back. You're tuned into the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show. You have Leah Renee, Shae K, and Breezy.
And me too. I'm here too.
And Jesse.
And J. Cool.
Good morning, y'all. Good morning.
Good morning. So, yes, we got trending topics. Of course, like we said, it is Dumb Trump Day.
Yes.
Inauguration of Joe Biden. Man, it's a big day. It's going to be a big day. What do you guys think is going to happen? at this inauguration.
Well, I
in
see
DC.
before Trump left up out of office, he tried to get some friends.
Yeah.
He tried to
pardon.
Yeah, reportedly
Man.
that he pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Black before leaving the office.
Well, that was the deal when Lil Wayne endorsed Trump.
Yeah.
The deal was for him to get pardoned.
Okay.
'Cause that
So it's
charge
just
had
now
just
trying to come
happened,
out
and so
after
Now,
he
how
coming
long has
out.
Lil Wayne been in jail?
That's what I was going
I
to
don't
say.
think he's in
He's
jail.
not in
I
jail,
thought
but he
was
has
too.
pending charges.
Yeah,
Got you.
a gun charge, and he has a felony, so he can do
Yeah.
up to 10 to 15 years.
Oh, so now he's been pardoned from if he even
Yeah.
Well, I
is
wonder.
charged.
Somebody was
You haven't been
saying,
charged, but you're pardoned. I don't.
now
Well,
will
he
the
was
pardons
charged,
go
but he wasn't
through?
in jail. Huh?
Will they go through?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
he signed it before he left, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, well,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
then Kodak Black, because he was trying to get out, we
Yeah.
had reported on that like a few weeks back that he had put in a request and was trying to get out, and then he got
got him.
denied at first. So
Yeah.
now
Well, he got
all of a
denied,
sudden,
but then Trump, trying to do favors now on his way out the door.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
he definitely
That's
did. And I didn't
funny.
know he did so say too, as well as former Detroit mayor.
that one is deserved to me.
Which one?
Kwame Kilpatrick.
pardoned too?
Yes.
Oh,
for-
good.
Has he been
yeah.
in jail
He
ever
did.
since all that stuff
Yes,
happened?
that's
Yes.
crazy.
What
happened?
That is
Well,
crazy.
they basically how they do our people. They don't give
railroaded
us.
him.
They railroaded him.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure he was guilty of some of the charges, but to
Yeah.
give him 28 years.
28 years though.
So what did he
28
do?
years
What
is
did
what
he
he got?
It was
originally about some dogs, wasn't it?
no, it was money.
Money,
It was like
laundering.
Yeah,
Money
that's I
laundering,
think.
yeah,
Laundering
all that
and
stuff. But
something.
That's
28
crazy. Yeah,
years.
28 years.
They had a whole lot of little charges
Yeah.
racked up
People-
against
so-
him.
But
There are people
they
who
like
kill
took a book
people.
at him.
Right.
Who take somebody's lives
And get less time than that.
No time.
Yeah.
Actually,
'cause
this
we seen
morning-
that
Yeah.
happen on film.
Right.
This morning, a lot of people from that city have been posting different scandals that happened, like with different officials, X, Y, and Z, like having 10 times worse offenses.
Than what he
They
had.
got like 28 months versus him getting the 28 years.
So crazy.
So to me, of course, whatever role he played and whatever, yeah, but don't try to make him an example because he's black.
Right.
So did they just bring?
I guess he's pardoned.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
I'm
he was
want to
pardoned
say he's
along with the rest of them.
So and
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering if
it
he
kind of
already
shocked
came out.
me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That Trump.
Well, he's doing
He
this.
tried to do whatever he could to try
Right.
and stay in
He's
office to
trying
get
to-
the
No, I
brownie
don't think he's
points.
trying to stay in
I don't
office.
think it
He's
was
just
that.
trying to get brownie points.
Yeah.
For what reason? I don't know. Maybe he has
Yeah.
a plan. Trump always has something that he's trying to
But-
come up with.
Even though y'all gonna hate me for this, I don't care. But
hate you.
Trump, even though he's so ignorant and a hole,
He's smart.
he's very strategic. He's
Yeah.
smart,
Well, yeah,
and
that's-
there's
we
some
knew that
policies
before
and
then.
stuff that that he does back up that we should be backing
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
I
a lot
agree
of
too. I
times
agree.
people they let how a person is overshadow some of the root
Yeah.
Right.
baseline work that they're doing. Everything of course we don't agree with a lot of stuff that he did, but it's a lot
Exactly.
of stuff that we should have been looking like,
Yeah.
for real. But
the
it
stuff
was
that
more
he did was just like
a whole lot of it.
overpowering that. And it's
a whole lot of
nobody's
it.
perfect. So even with Joe Biden getting in office, he gonna do some stuff that we don't all like
Oh, yeah.
either. So
It's already
he's done
lined
some
up.
stuff.
Already
Right.
did. Like,
Yeah,
But
I was
it's
gonna
just
say,
like Donald
he's done
Trump
some
has
stuff.
really just done stuff like, oh my God, a president is
Yeah.
really just doing
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
this. This was just way
Shock-
over.
the
you know,
shock
like-
value on
Yeah,
Trump is very
it
high.
is just
Even
way.
like Charlamagne the guy
president.
was talking about it on the Breakfast Club this morning about how he was like, I'm waiting for Biden to right his wrongs. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
he was the
Yeah,
one
you
that
still
set
gotta
a
hold
lot
him
of these
accountable.
policies for all these people who like had non-violent like marijuana
Both him
charges and
and
stuff like
Camila.
that.
Yeah.
And
Camila.
and so
Camila.
he was basically saying,
My bad, Camila.
he was
Camila.
basically saying like, that needs to be
My
the first
apologies.
course of action. Like he needs to, right those wrongs because he was, like she said, both of them were, responsible for a lot of these people who were getting these trumped up charges, and went to jail for
The criminal reform.
marijuana
right,
when
yeah.
marijuana is now being legalized in most states. So
Yeah.
And
so hopefully
actually-
he come in there writing his
Well,
wrongs.
they already have a list that's out
Yeah.
of the top things.
Top 10
I
things he's
did
trying to
see
do.
something
In
in,
the first
regards
10
to civil rights a little bit, but other than that, we just gotta wait and see. You
Yeah.
know, and like we discussed
Yeah.
before, they have 4 years.
only time will tell.
Only
Right.
time will tell.
Right.
So let's
Right.
just,
see what he do.
go in with a positive attitude, and regardless of what they have planned going on for them, let's just make sure we keeping ourselves, our households in order, because at the end of the day, we never know.
Yeah.
And God
What-
is
what-
the one that has the ultimate determination
last
of my
say.
life anyway.
Yeah.
So
But like, and two, the Breakfast Club had interviewed Obama, And he was basically saying, like, you know, it's great that we have Biden and Kamala in there now, but, like, you know, the job ain't done yet. You know, that's the problem. He was like, that is even the problem with his election. You know, people voted and put me in an office, and then it was like nothing. You know, he's like, we have the Georgia election coming up. He said if 2 Republicans take those seats, that there's going to be nothing that Biden and Kamala can do. You know what I mean? In certain
Democrats got those seats now.
Yeah,
they do have the seats now.
I thought they already had them.
This was before.
Yeah.
So like basically, he was just saying like we have to keep track. We have to like keep track of those elections, like the smaller elections.
Just the presidential election. That's
like
important.
the judges and all of the different, you know, and you were saying that a lot, Breezy, through the election. You were saying that a lot.
The local officials.
The local officials, because most of the time, a lot of times people forget the president still has to go through certain chains. And it's the people that, you know, first of all, most of them people dang near 90 years old. They need to get off the dang old seats anyway.
They hogging up the dang old chairs.
That's one thing that Obama was saying was like, okay, I'm the president, but there are policies and plans and things in place that'll prevent me from doing my job.
Exactly.
If I have a plan and Mitch McConnell says I don't like that plan, it's not going to happen.
It's getting shut down.
It's going to get shut down. So that was his problem. He can't fix 200 years of messed up America in 8 years.
Right.
It's totally
especially
impossible.
if he has powers around him who can basically stop
when
him.
majority of the people sitting in those seats have those 200-year mindsets and policies. That's they don't want to change. You know, they want to keep
stuck in their ways.
They have their mindset of whatever, which ain't for us. But
get out the seat. I hope you change the age. Look, it's retirement. You need to retire.
It's time for some new faces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fresh faces.
Yes, because it's a lot of more things
locally
that's going
too. Locally too. There's people that's been city council and for years. And don't want things to change, and you know they still have that same old mindset.
It seems like they don't even want to put the energy into it. They're like, let me just sign this. Nope, let's just put no on that. Oh, does it kind of matter? Not today. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but the world is changing, so hopefully, you know, they can start doing some other things and keeping in with the trends. And I know one of the things that Joe Biden did, he appointed Dr. Rachel Levine as his assistant in the health security, making her the first openly transgender federal official in U.S. history.
The only thing I'm nervous about, y'all, is that he's openly stated that science will be the forefront of his administration. Yes, he's tweeted science. That's my only thing. I'm kind of just like,
meaning what exactly?
Yeah, well, basically, people who believe in science, you know, so they believe, you know, science versus holistic, shall I say? So he's backing the scientists, the doctors, pushing for vaccines, things of that nature. So basically, his mindset and approach is, we will come up with a team. You know, I'm working with the top lab scientists, X, Y, and Z, to make sure moving forward. You know, so they're just trying to. That is just we'll wait and see, but he's openly stated that, and I'm like, you know, I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, so what you mean? Like, I just hope he's not going to try to force us to do certain things based off of his support for science, because a lot of us a lot of us have grown to kind of be like, I don't know, you know, we are kind of on the edge about certain things like medicines. You know, this is the last year or two since COVID. I'm pretty sure the pharmaceutical companies are kind of like, dang, you know, a lot of people aren't really pushing for the prescription drugs. Right. Everyone's trying to go the other way with, you know, the natural remedies, holistic remedies. And then, ironically, who was it? I gotta remember having a brain freeze, but who was it that just bought all that farmland?
That was, what was that?
Bill Gates?
Yeah, Bill Gates, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, what y'all got planned? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, Bill Gates, he's a smart man, so he's buying that land. I can't say, like, officially why he's buying the land, but he's buying the land because that's the way to go. People are going natural routes as far as, like, food, farming, and, like, medical-wise.
Right.
So maybe he's going on that path, but at the same time, he's still, like, one of the biggest people in Silicon Valley. So
yeah, well,
he's trying to be on both sides.
Both sides. Yeah. So we're just gonna wait and see, y'all. Today is a day where at least we got, you know, we got one going out, we got new coming in.
Yeah, we still got to be skeptical, because I'm always going to be skeptical of
like
these
nobody's
politicians. Yeah.
So it's just we're gonna look forward to seeing what the fresh faces that we have in office, you know, what they have planned for us.
Right.
So 2021.
So I got a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask Bree this question first. So if if you had a gun charge, right?
Okay.
If you had a gun charge, you could face up to 15 years. And Donald Trump said, if you endorse my presidency, I'll pardon your 15-year sentence. Would you do it? Would you endorse Donald Trump?
See, that's hard.
That's hard.
Because you know me, I wasn't endorsing.
You
I wouldn't either. But if you talking about 15 years of me being away from my kids, 15 years of me being away from my family,
but it's like, what is this endorsement say? You know what I mean? I would want some documents.
Just say Uncle Donnie is the bomb. He babysits the kids.
See, no, you gotta let me. You gotta let me say what I want to say.
He gives you Christmas
gifts. You gotta say that I want Donald Trump to be president.
No, we gonna have to. Y'all know me. I'm a negotiator.
We didn't say you had to go give him a pardon.
No,
for
I'm
real.
a negotiator. I'm gonna be like, look, I'm gonna just say it flat out. Hey, he pardoned me. I don't know what he got coming up his sleeve, but if he get me out for these 15 years, I'm gonna just be like, thank you. And then we go see.
You gotta pardon him first. You gotta pardon. I mean, you gotta endorse him first.
Endorse it.
Yeah, that's hard.
It's written in pen. You can't erase it. After you just say Donnie is great. He's peachy.
Nah, see, that would be hard for me. I wouldn't just be like, yes. I wouldn't be the one to be like, give me that pen. I'ma sign it. I would have to. I
can't leave my kids for 15 years.
Because it's like, what am I signing? You know what I'm saying? And I know, and actually, because I've been in not a situation dealing with other people, but I just know the court system and things of that nature. Yeah. So when you sitting behind somewhere and you got to make a decision, or like you just like wondering, you don't know what your future is.
Depending on somebody else's decision.
Yeah. So I know me, I wouldn't be just so eager to be like, I would have to sit on it. We can write this out
together. We can word from word. That ain't no sit on. He ain't about to just be like, you can think about it.
Well, I ain't about to just sign because you just try to, why me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
you facing 15 years.
You got a following.
You facing 15 years.
Because I have a following.
That's why. You got a following. I need your endorsement because you have a following.
Shout out to Damo. She said, I would. People who go to jail, who wants to go to jail for 15 years? People make deals with the police for free.
See, that's my thing.
Yeah.
But y'all have to understand.
Leave my kids for 15 years.
And she can't stand Trump.
To just say, go vote Trump. We didn't say you have to go live with him. You have to go sleep with him.
No, but that's not. I'm not going to. No. That's me though. Everybody's not built the same.
So you're gonna go do 15 years?
I will. I'm not about to.
Kids.
No, but it's not about leaving my whatever I'm in there.
If you're going for 15 years, you're leaving your kids.
Y'all have to understand though. Like if you stand for something or fall for anything. If I don't mess with Trump, I don't believe in anything you say. You cannot bribe me for 15 for me to get out early for me to rock with you. I don't move like that.
Well, he can bribe me because I ain't.
Me too. I'm not leaving my kids for 15 years.
And I think that's
why go Trump just to go see Trump. And that's say go Trump. You would rather just go to jail.
But I want to say, and I think it's just because from
right now,
the teachings and exactly we can't stand them.
Right, but we'll still say go vote for him. But that's
kind of how we stay in a lot of positions we be in, because all somebody got to do is come to the table with something that's easy for us, that's gonna make our life better.
And
easy,
then I was gonna say, how often do that come around?
Because
that's not an easy decision.
If they say go endorse Trump for the stimulus check, go ahead.
Being in jail for 15 days is
right, not 15 years.
It's always something. It's always. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't take it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send my 15 out because if your orange pill
with your kids and stuff.
I mean, if I was already facing it, you know what I'm saying. I'm not about to sit here and change up and switch up over him. Look, pray, y'all. Look, kids. I'm sorry.
Well, in other news,
what you got?
And more on the sports side, former Cleveland Cavalier and Dallas Maverick, Delonte West.
Yep.
He's now working at a drug rehab center that he attended. He basically was there. If anybody doesn't know the story, because I didn't know much about it, I went back and I read the story. Shout out to the Source magazine. But he formerly played for Dallas and Cleveland Cavaliers. The last team he played for was Dallas. But basically, what ended up happening was he got into drugs really bad.
That's the light skin guy.
Yeah, okay. And he ended up homeless on the streets.
Yeah,
he was seen
I seen those videos.
Yeah, he was seen out in Florida panhandling. So basically, what ended up happening was the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban, he went and got him. He saw the videos.
Yeah, because people were making fun of him.
Yeah. He went and got him into this treatment program in Florida. And basically he went through the treatment program. He got clean. And now he is giving back and he's working at the treatment center, helping others change their lives. So I just think that's such a amazing story. I love stories like
But
that.
that's so sad.
It's sad. It's so sad.
To come from making all that type of money and then to fall down like that, that is really sad.
But y'all know mental.
Horrible.
We need a round of applause for that.
It says that he averaged 9.7 points and 3.6 assists per game over 8 NBA seasons with 4 different teams.
Yeah.
And then, he
was a decent player.
Yeah.
And then to like fall off and lose it all like that.
He had millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Man.
But that's kind of like Lamar Odom, huh? Didn't he kind of?
Yeah, that happened.
But the Chloe show helped him clean up fast, so he got his little dollars back.
But he fell right back off. But that just shows it don't really matter.
He back.
Because it's not like he did not have a good support system and family. You get what I'm saying? It's just good that somebody finally came along to catch him to want to change. Because a lot of times people forget about that, and like you said, you mentioned Chloe. Even with Chloe being a good wife, supportive, he didn't have to worry about no money. He still had those issues. So it's just good. It's like one of those, like especially with the incident we had locally with the mental illness. We never know what people are going through. Everybody addiction is different. They do hard drugs. Food is an addiction. Everybody has their addiction. People addicted to porn, alcoholism. It's just good to see that somebody, was able to reach him to finally go ahead and switch up. And he's giving back. So hopefully he stays strong with it because, that's the addiction and that type of lifestyle, falling off that hard is hard. Yeah. Especially when you coming from making all that money.
I can't even imagine. I've been broke all my life, so it is what it is. But I can't imagine
to have all that and then lose
and then lose it.
But
that's why you hear a lot of times too about these, like even like if you hear back like to the Depression days when all those rich people, like they were rich and they had all this money in like stocks and everything, and then the stock market crashed and all these people were killing themselves because they had no idea what to do, how to go on in life being poor because they had basically been used to having things. So it's crazy, but that's a tough situation.
It is.
And but I'm glad that it was good to see that because he was no longer part of the team. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to go back for him. So that was just amazing.
Mark Cuban is a good guy.
That was dope.
Yeah. So
somebody else who's a good guy.
Positive.
Yeah, that was great. That was dope, and I'm glad that he was able to get help.
Some of his teammates was. I wonder if he pushed them off.
Talking about him.
No, a lot of them did. When the first video posted, they said a lot of them, even some of them posted that they even tried to everybody did what they could as much as they could. It's not like his team just let him go, but you know how sometimes you can people gonna help as much as they can.
Right.
And maybe it was probably just something about Mark Cuban because he was that like kind of like that maybe like a father figure type of thing or like a mentor or
sometimes timing. He probably wasn't ready.
He wasn't
it probably
ready.
took for him to be out there for so long because they saying he was out there for a minute.
Years.
That's so sad.
You know what I'm saying?
So
and nobody, he just went off the face. It wasn't besides the people who knew him.
Yeah.
And then besides that video going viral again.
Yeah, nobody knew.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People was tweeting here and there pictures of him and but it's just maybe it was the right timing. He was ready.
Yeah, you're right. Well, sticking with the sports world, Steven Jackson, for those of you who don't know who he was a friend of George Floyd, who was murdered in front of the world to see. He's become, popular on social media and within the sports podcast world. So basically, he's on a podcast with Eaton Thomas, and he was talking about how Kyrie Irving bought a house for George Floyd's family.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Nice.
And he said that he's been doing a lot of work along with George Floyd's family just to kind of like in the aftermath of trying to make sure that everybody's okay and taken care of. But he said that a lot of people have come together and done things. He said that Lil Wayne's manager bought them a Mercedes Benz.
Wow.
Barbara Streisand gave them stock in Disney. So,
and I want to say it was a celebrity.
Her college fund is already taken care of.
Yep. And then one of the celebrities threw the birthday party for the. So that's dope for the community.
They're doing that.
To come together to support him.
Yes, and his family and his daughter. I really love that.
But while we talking about George Floyd, y'all see how everybody has been doing their tributes every time with George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. They're keeping their names alive. They're doing with our Barbie dolls. I'm seeing more stuff come up.
They got a Barbie doll for her?
Yeah, somebody designed one for her.
Okay.
So it's like That's dope.
Yeah, it is.
Because most of the time, you know, after
You get
something like that
settled in
happens,
the dust, you get
people
left
think
out.
after a settlement,
Yeah.
they just keep, you know,
That
leave
ain't
the family
enough.
alone.
You still need that everyday support,
Yes.
love, and just for people to just take the time out to do that. It speaks a lot of volume.
I'm happy that our people are, you know, going in a different direction.
Yeah.
When it
But
comes
then,
to
and then it's
support.
just like so many people, and I feel bad for the ones that it didn't go viral. You know what I mean? Families that are going through it and they're not being helped and taken care of. So I feel my heart goes out for them too. And it's just crazy. It has to be shown on the internet for people to get
that's the
help.
And it's only help from our community, shall we say?
Yeah, it's
we
sad.
ain't getting no help.
It's sad,
in
but at
the
least we starting
prosecution.
somewhere. That's really speaking volumes.
Yeah.
So.
Like you would think with all this stuff going viral, that's just still, it angers me so much.
Man, and it didn't stop there. You know what I mean?
You know
For
what
them
I'm
to just
saying?
keep going on and keep going on.
doing
It's
it.
crazy.
And you know this stuff is it's gonna go viral. You know it. And it's kind of like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna get away with it just like
I'm
the
gonna
other
get
cops
away.
did.
Yeah, like.
Well, speaking of some things that went viral and someone didn't get away with it, did you guys hear about the story about that Mets GM? His name is Jared Porter.
What happened?
He basically has had this long-standing, great career in baseball. You know, he's a GM.
He was like a scout manager.
He was a
and
scout
all this
manager,
stuff for
all
the
this and
Cubs
stuff.
yeah.
Well, there was a young lady who was she was a foreign female baseball reporter, and she basically was new here. She was trying to, you know, she's a new reporter, trying to get her career, you know, off the ground, trying to grow, evolve, whatever. And she was, you know, I guess networking. They exchanged numbers, whatever. We don't really know the backstory, so I'm not gonna, you know, I don't know, you know, everything, all the details. But what did come out was that she basically exposed him because they exchanged numbers. After communicating, he basically just started sending all these inappropriate text messages. He ended up sending her a picture of his private areas, and then basically she ended up saying, like, sending a message back. Finally, after like several messages, she just never responded.
2 years of messaging.
Oh, it was 2 years.
2 years.
So okay, so
Girl,
see, now
bye.
No. This is what happened.
Okay,
Yeah, tell
please
us.
give me the details.
You know, I hit the block list real quick.
I was watching it last night, and I
some
caught
people
that.
don't block. So what happened?
Years?
What happened was, well, maybe a year and a half, but close to 2 years. They met. They, you know, exchanged numbers about, you know, reporting on baseball. Immediately, he started asking her, you know, can I see you? Can we hang out? Blah blah blah. She was just trying to keep it professional. Right. He sent her a selfie. He said, "Do you like?" She said, "Yes." Ha ha ha.
Like the awkward.
Exactly.
Because we all be in that point where we get awkward and we just laugh.
She said she felt immediately she felt uncomfortable.
Right.
So she stopped responding for a while. So he sent another picture, a selfie or whatever. Do you like this picture? Like, she said yes. And he sent her a picture. He sent her a picture of him laying on the bed with his pants on,
with a bulge,
with a bulge in his pants. And he said, "Do you like this picture?" And then he asked, "Which one do you like best?" So she sent a ha ha ha. So after months of him wait a minute. After months of him texting, can I see you? I'm in LA, blah blah blah, and you know, can we hang out? She never responded. She kept
she just kept the log of it.
Yeah.
So she never responded to his text messages. And then eventually he sent a picture of his face, picture of his pants, and then a picture of his private. And
girl, press. I'm talking about. They showed the text messages like on the thing.
The day after,
he was just like, he was one of them ones
back
that
to
was
back
just
to
sending them
back
back to back to back.
I'm trying to tell folks if the girl, if you ain't getting no response,
that's why block.
But he must something.
Block.
When
she
a
must
man,
have been a
he
very
want
pretty
her.
girl, and then he was like absolutely a loser.
Foreign.
He don't know when to let up.
She was foreign.
He was a loser or
It
something.
must have been her
Didn't have no
perfume
kind of-
too. Something.
Block.
So,
all that back to back.
After like a year and a half or whatever, she finally said, "I don't even think she sent this message."
I don't either. Like
I think somebody
it
else.
was so
What happened
random.
was somebody else. She told somebody else about it, and somebody else said, "Okay, this is what you say," and they sent a message on her phone to him, and he immediately said, "I'm sorry, I didn't know." Like, you didn't know.
I ain't been responding.
How you didn't know that wasn't
He was like,
inappropriate?
"I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
You know why he didn't think it was inappropriate? Because with his status and his money, they're used to, you know, and I'm pretty sure it's other females he's done that to.
They gonna start
They don't know how to say.
They gonna probably start coming forward with all the text messages.
When he
Because he
finally
ain't
got
just
this
do that with
GM
her.
When he finally got his GM job, she was like,
Yeah, because
I gotta say something because I don't want somebody else to go through the same thing.
Okay, so that's how it happened. So he just got this position.
Yep.
And so now she's saying like, no, this dude ain't cool. Like this is what he did to me, made me feel uncomfortable.
Story has been out since 2017.
Wow.
But he just got this job in October.
So now that's why it's that's why it matters.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. I mean,
because he would abuse his authority.
There's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a lot of young ladies, and see, especially in that field, that sports reporting, that sports industry. Period. It's hard for females to be successful and be taken serious. You know what I'm saying? So. Like in that situation, if your name is brought up in the wrong light, or if you're just whatever, you know what I mean? Like it can ruin you. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's already hard enough for us as women as it is.
Right.
You know?
I'm glad she put the press on it.
Yeah, she exposed him. And so
he lost his position?
Yeah.
He got fired.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that's
because bro, unless you know what I'm saying, like you can't move like that.
Yeah,
and I do get it. Like some people would be like, should have shut it down immediately, but sometimes you just want to just laugh it off awkwardly and just keep it going. But then
you don't know what to do. You're in a situation. You're fresh. You're trying to build a career. You don't know how to. You see, as women, if we come off too bitchy, then it's this. If we come off too friendly, then it's this. We don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just don't know. Like
I think she would have been warranted though after that bulge in the pants. Like, hey, I don't know what you thought.
I'm gonna be honest. Like after. If you're not interested, you're not interested. So after some point, I would have been like, look, listen,
I'm not interested. She was new to the country, new to the environment, so she wanted to get ahead.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she felt like
maybe she felt that a compromise.
Trying to build some sort of alliance.
Block him.
Yeah, I don't want to create an issue. I don't want no smoke.
Exactly.
That's just so messed up.
What she was scared of is the backlash.
I know that situation.
If she would have said something immediately, they would have said, she's accusing
with her
him.
being fresh.
She's new, like who is she to?
I think I've been in a situation like that. Like when I was in the military, like all the I'm not gonna say all, but most of the upper, the upper ranking guys were like that, and you're scared. You don't know. Like I remember being sent away. We had orders to go overseas. You know what I mean? And the person who was in charge of my whole unit was like that. You know what I'm saying? And he was making all of us girls uncomfortable, and like he would always do certain things, and you don't know how to respond. You don't know what to do. You know what? I'm about to be overseas with these people for a whole year. Like I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. It's scary. Like you don't know how to respond. You don't know what to do. So
419 grind does not tolerate any kind of situation where we make our women uncomfortable.
We team up real quick.
Yeah. We put the clues, we put the dots together like, no.
We need our own private investigation.
It's not working out here. No. It do happen when you new and you be pretty and you be thinking that they make it seem like they're going to get you there and make sure you do this or do that.
Like they got your best interest
I'm the one that's got to say whether you're going to be here or not, and then they do that little sneaky slide stuff. I'm blocking.
Shut down.
So let's go to break and bring in the guests.
So those are our trending topics. We hope you guys enjoyed those for the day. We're bringing in the guests, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Keep it locked. We got a great show ahead.
Yes.
Welcome to Cloth Talk with Rob Lewis, where we bringing you nothing but exclusives, all the interviews, all the backline stories, all the stuff you don't hear and see every day. And every guest that you see on the show, they cut from that cloth. No, everybody ain't cut from that cloth. So sit back, enjoy the show.
Welcome back. You're tuned in to the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show. It's your girl, Miss Leah Renee, and I got my girl Shae K and Breezy, and our boy J. Cole. Of course, we can't forget him.
Yes.
And we have Ty with Riller brand in the building. Woo! Yes. Now, this is a 16-year-old entrepreneur who has created his own clothing line, own brand, doing it big too. Yes. Like, I've been hearing about your brand all around. So, like, you doing it big. And we were just saying, you know, before you came in, like, listen, I ain't gonna say my age, but I'm old, okay? Compared to you, I'm a little old. Compared to him, I'm a little old. I could be your mama. But the point is, I don't even have a clothing brand. So how in the world? Well, first of all, before we get to that, congratulations. Yes, that's an amazing amazing accomplishment.
Hand claps on here.
Yeah, we gotta give him a
yes.
And we want to say yes. And we want to say shout out to Caprice, who's over there. You know, he's here in the building with you supporting. Yes. So, okay, first of all, are you born and raised in Toledo? Mm-hmm. Okay, what side of town you from?
West.
Okay. So what school did you go to? Or do you go to? Look, right. Did you go to? What school do you go to?
I go to Toledo Technology Academy.
Okay, awesome.
What's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
Okay.
Leos. I know about you, Leos. Those Leos. Oh, y'all something else.
About Leos.
Girl,
when's your birthday?
July 24th.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Your birthday is the day after my daughter's birthday.
Oh, wow.
She's a Cancer?
Yeah, no, Leo.
July
23rd.
Those Leos are something else, aren't they?
Huh?
Aren't those Leos something else?
I like Leo.
I don't know any Leos. He said I like Leos.
Shout out to Tina.
There's something else though.
His mama's on the live, y'all.
Hey, mama.
We gonna shout her out real quick because she is an officer of the law.
Oh, okay.
And she couldn't be here with us this morning because, you know, she got duties.
Yes, absolutely.
But she's tuned in.
Yes.
So
Shout
shout out.
Yes. So, okay, Ty, how long have you had this clothing brand out?
Since February 22nd, 2020.
Yes.
Wait a minute. So this just started this year?
2020.
Well,
right before the pandemic.
Well, yeah,
before
that's
the
what I mean, this past year. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So in the middle of a pandemic, you decided, I want to start a clothing brand. And go ahead.
I was about to say, what gave you the idea?
So my mom, she would like make t-shirts and she was doing it for like a year.
Okay.
And she would ask me like, probably like every few months or so if I had anything that I wanted to put on the t-shirt. Mm-hmm. And I didn't have no ideas every time she would ask me. And then one day I just sat down, just started thinking the names and then came up with that.
What made you pick that one?
I feel like it was something that people would want to wear and it also has a deeper meaning to it. So it's not just me putting anything on a shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the meaning?
Well, basically it says more than real.
Okay.
And it has a heartbreak and like a backwards R's and stuff because the backwards R represents like all the experiences that you've been through. It makes you who you are.
Okay, I like
that.
that.
Reflection of yourself.
Yes, I like that.
And with me using a heartbreak, it's basically saying if you've been through a heartbreak, it probably made you rigor, like it made you.
Oh, yes. That's so cute.
I love
that. That's very strategic at a young age.
Yes,
so
I was gonna say that. Like, where did you get such creativity? Like, I mean, how did you even come up with that idea? Like, what heartbreak have you been through, young man, that has you thinking that deeply?
Right. I was gonna plug in like his mama.
What would you say has been like your inspiration behind that? Like, what made you because normally I wouldn't peg like a 16-year-old to have that that frame of thinking. So where did you find the inspiration for that?
So basically, the logo didn't look like this at first.
Okay.
So when I first started, I was like showing all my friends the logos and stuff, and I was trying to sell it to them, and then they was asking me if I could do like custom stuff. They wanted me to put like a broken heart on the back of the shirt.
Okay.
And then I was like, hold on, I got something. So I went home and drew it. And when I drew it, I like took a picture of it, sent it to them. They was like, "Oh, that's sweet." I took a
They was like, "That's it.
That's the one right there, huh?"
And then my mom sent it to a graphic designer, and he came up with this logo.
Yeah, it's dope. I love it. I mean, it's really dope. So you're in school at Toledo Technology, right? So is there something particular? Is Toledo Technology like one of those kind of like trade oriented type of schools where they kind of like prepare you to get a trade? So is there something, a specific trade that you would like to get?
I don't have any. I don't have no ideas about that right now.
Are you into like graphic design?
Yeah,
stuff?
that's it. Like, is there something in particular at the technology school that you do or that you're interested in that you want to get into? Or are you just kind of like consumed now with your brand and everything that's happening with it?
I can say I'm consumed with the brand, but before this, I wanted to be an architect.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Right, that's something with technology.
Is that something you're still interested in? Would you see yourself going to college to do that? Because obviously you would have to go to college to be an architect. Is that something you are interested in doing as well?
I could do that as a plan B.
I mean, yeah, you know that they say,
or I can do both.
You do exactly. Millionaires say they have 7 streams of income at least. You know, so absolutely. So is that something you're considering? No. Right now you're.
What grade are you in? What grade are you in?
I'm in the 11th grade.
Oh, okay. So you're on your way out.
Yeah, you on your way out.
Yeah, that's amazing. So before you went to Toledo Technology, like which elementary did you go to?
I went to this school called L. Hollingworth.
Okay. I'm not familiar.
I've heard of them before.
It's on the east side.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what else do you do in your free time outside of building a whole brand?
I do a lot of homework.
Huh? So how has COVID been with you, like having to transition into, first of all, do you play sports at school? Mm-hmm. What sport do you play?
I play basketball.
Okay, basketball. So
can you play though?
Dang.
He said he's trying to get down.
The reason why I asked because Caprice.
Look at Caprice.
He said, "Can you get down?"
Because me and Caprice used to get down on the court.
Caprice, did you used to lose or did Jesse used to lose?
What Jesse used to do?
Oh no, we was always, he wanted to play with me.
We was always teammates.
He said, "No, I got Jesse on my team. I ain't playing against him."
Okay, so when COVID happened and so the school shut down, what was that like for you? Were you like kind of upset because you were playing sports, or were you kind of like, "Oh yeah, I'm good. I want to chill at home"? Like, what was that like for you as a kid experiencing experiencing a pandemic?
So my school, we don't really got sports. We don't have sports. We don't have we really just got clubs. We don't have any sports, so we got to go to different schools to play sports.
So who were you playing for?
I played for Start.
Okay, Roy C. Yes, absolutely.
And with me being out of school, I liked it because I didn't have to roll out to bed every morning.
Yeah.
Put on a uniform and go to school.
Right.
I could just get up, open my computer, and
go to
class.
And be right there. Yeah. So you've been enjoying the pandemic. You're not mad about it. So what do you think about this possibility that you guys may be going back into the school? How do you feel about that?
I'm cool with it.
You cool with it?
I think they're trying too early.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah.
But would you mind missing your whole senior year?
Yeah, I was gonna say because you're getting ready to go into your senior year.
Because y'all still get to do prom and homecoming and all that stuff. Would you still, if you had the opportunity, would you rather go back to experience it for your senior year?
I would go back
just for it to be your senior year. Yeah, because that's a lot of stuff missing.
Yeah,
I feel bad for a lot of those kids. That,
I guess I did kind of miss half my senior year because I ended up getting all my credits early. So by December I was done. So I was I wasn't even going to school.
Did you still get to go to the games and all that stuff?
Yeah, you can still do all that. I still went to my prom.
I feel bad for the kids that didn't get to do that. They didn't have a physical graduation.
What's up? What you got to say? Come on in here.
He failed to mention that he is taking
college courses too.
Wow. See, you're too humble for me. You sitting over there.
Say all
Let me
that.
tell y'all.
Tyshawn.
Yeah, Breezy, please.
That's why Caprice needs to be in here.
That's why Caprice, you should have been in here. Why are you trying to sit over there and act all shy?
Go get him a chair, y'all.
I told y'all to get a. He talked about he was gonna stay out there, but
no, he needs to come in here.
Tyshawn is one of the most humblest.
I can see that.
Young men that, and it's not because he's my cousin,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's just his nature and the way he was raised. You know, you can tell when you have a good background and upbringing.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
But he makes sure he represents what he stands for.
Yeah.
Tyshawn grinding and his grades, because I think somebody had asked before, like, oh, well, what's your grades like? Because a lot of times, 16-year-old with the pandemic, we are in a time now where a lot of our youth have put school on a back burner.
Yeah,
unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Tyshawn is one of those who's making it like the look,
making it a priority.
Like, look, this what y'all do. Y'all can get this money,
making it popular.
Yes,
yeah.
He's making it a trend.
Yeah,
to be on your business, to get to your bag.
Get them keep them grades together.
And you can't be realer if you ain't got the grades. You feel me?
I love that.
I want to tell him, shout out, you know what I'm saying, to him, because
I love that.
Even when he was starting his line, and I'll speak on it because I want this show to be his segment to be more about him. Because Tyshawn be the type to be talking about everybody else, putting everybody else on, but this for him this morning.
Yes.
But as he's been growing his brand, anybody, and his mom, she speaks so proud. And Caprice, y'all are super proud of you. To have, you know, your parents, you know, super proud of you and pushing you all the time. Tyshawn gives free game. If anybody's trying to start their t-shirt line, their business, they come, and if they ask questions, he giving them, look, this what I use.
This what I did.
This is, you know, this what you can do, X, Y, and Z. And it ain't no pressure behind it. Ain't no, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now he's kind of learning. I think, do you think now that you about to be 1 year in, about to be celebrating your 1 year anniversary of your business, are you in that mindset now to where you more focused instead of trying to, because you know sometimes when you want to help everybody.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, okay, well, I got this going on, but I'm going to stop and I'm going to help you, and you. Or do you think you're more focused now that you've helped the people that's been asking? Yes, you still going to, you know, be humble, but has your mindset changed a little bit in regards to that, on knowing you can't, you know, I'm not going to say carry everybody, but like, look, it's grind time. I'm trying to get my business to the next level. You know, how is that with having the other youngpreneurs that are looking up to you? How is that being? Like, has it changed your mindset, your perspective now that you're that person? Because, you know, you got the people you look up to, but now you're that person that people look up to.
So with that, I still answer people questions if they message me. I don't really like try to be bougie or nothing.
Right.
I'll still answer their questions, but I'm not gonna tell them everything. Like, I'm gonna tell them the supplies they need, but I ain't gonna tell them how to use the supplies. It's up to them to research.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I guess my mindset has changed. I become more focused on myself, but if people ask me for help, I help them.
That's good, because sometimes that'll throw you off.
Yeah.
And we all know that. Sometimes we be wanting to just, like, okay, when we know we have certain things we are focused on, and then you got X, Y, and Z just coming at you out of nowhere. Like, okay, but this. You done set your boundaries, shall I say.
Mm-hmm.
You set boundaries for yourself, and that's a good thing for 16 and already knowing what boundaries to set.
Yeah.
A lot of times it take us a minute to know, like, okay, this is what I'm gonna say no to, this is what I'm gonna answer to, you know, and not be afraid to. Because a lot of times people, you know, people be afraid to speak their mind or to follow their heart or not set boundaries. And a lot of times that can bring you down. We got a caller coming in.
Okay, we got a caller. You've reached the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show. You're on with Leah, Renee, Shae, K, Breezy, and Ty with Thriller Brand. Who do we have on the line?
Oh, this is Thriller Mom.
Yes. Hey, Mama.
How are you?
Now, Ma, good morning. Now, how does it feel to see your son, you know, just evolving the way he is and growing and just, you know, he's turned into a young boss? Like, how does it feel?
Oh my God, it feels amazing. Like, I'm so proud of him, because the last time we were there, I told Breezy, like, he could be doing anything.
Yes.
These young boys are easily led astray. But
oh my gosh, yes.
He's so focused on his brand. Like, listen, I'm so tired right now, but I'm ready for him to retire me. So
right.
I know he's gonna run.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But
so,
no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask you. So he you know, he gave the credit to you. He said, you know, you started making T-shirts, and that was, and you know, you would say to him, you know, is there anything you want to put on the T-shirt? And it started like that. So, like, what made you want to start making T-shirts and selling T-shirts?
So I've always been like creative. I craft a lot.
Yeah.
And so I always try to stay one head of everybody.
Right.
I started looking like, nobody's really doing T-shirts like that.
Yeah.
So I started doing T-shirts. Man, I was making so much money.
Wow.
And I got tired.
Right. You was making that much money?
Leah, come on.
Right. Yeah, girl, I told her we gotta get on that.
It's not easy. It's definitely hard work.
Right.
I started the police academy, and I didn't have much time to do it. So
right.
Like,
and thank you for your service. Yes. That is amazing, Queen. Yes. I mean, I don't even know how you doing all of this. Like,
God.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
God and my love for people will keep it going.
So how long have you been an officer of the law?
Ooh, I'm coming up on 1 year.
Wow. So y'all both experienced in 1 year. Congrats. We gonna do a first responders week. We gonna have to get you on.
Yes,
I already got another officer that's want to come in and a firefighter. So we're gonna have to get you on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm gonna reach out to you.
Yes. Well, thank you for sharing your son, and thank you for creating this amazing young man. You and his, you and his father, and and everybody that's involved in this young man's life. That's making him who he is.
Yes.
You guys are doing an amazing job. We salute you, and we thank you because I know you have to be proud.
I am, and like I said, he is very humble. He did not say that he's great A's, both college and high school. So. And on top of running the business and playing basketball.
Oh, wow.
He's doing his thing. He's doing his thing, grinding.
And I know, Ma, for you and for both of you, that has to be such a relief too, because, we are in such a difficult time. I mean, our city, our community, we've seen so many young guys, so many young kids losing their lives, just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, or being involved in things that they shouldn't be involved in, or whatever the situation may be. So we all, as parents, we wake up every day, as soon as our kids leave the house, we're scared to death. We're just hoping that they're gonna, everything's gonna be okay and they're gonna make it back home safe. So, to see him, always doing something positive and not being in that situation, and you don't have to, you're not praying that you don't get a phone call about whatever, so it's like, you guys are doing an amazing job, and we salute you.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I salute you too, Queens. I watch you a lot. So.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. We appreciate the love and support.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah. So y'all, when I want, so hold on, let's read the comments because our family on here real tough.
Okay, yes, they on here tough.
I said his family, our family. His auntie Keita, she said straight A student with college courses. Good job, nephew. John Anna said good job, cuzzo. Our cousin Lavanya said keep up the great work. Keep up the great job, Ty Riller. Let's see. Renee just said, keep it uptight, keep being positive, young male influence.
Yes.
And I want to tell y'all, when I say about the grind, it's unmatched to me because he's branching off in so many different sectors. So, I'm sorry, Tyshawn.
Oh wow. Look at you. Right, that's so cute. I love it.
Oh yeah, so we got two streams going on right now.
I love it.
I have my custom, so he does customs as well.
I love
So y'all know I love sunflowers.
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and stand up a little bit.
That's so cute.
So y'all see, this is an example of what you can get for a custom.
Cute. Let me ask you this.
The sunflowers. Hold on, real quick, because I'm gonna finish.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then we have the cases. I think you just dropped the link for this a couple days ago.
Those are nice too.
So you can get your custom case, and when you go to the website is pinged on this live shopreallybrand.com.
Yes.
I'm gonna let him talk about that because that is his new release that he just worked hard and did himself and put out. So he'll talk about that in a second. But this case is on there and it fits different phones from I want to say the iPhone 8 all the way up to the 12 and 12 Pro.
Okay.
Now, everybody doesn't get the special packaging. But for certain orders, look at how presentation is everything.
Branding, marketing.
We have adults who don't even put this much effort into their presentation. So for certain people and certain orders, I want to say, are there the orders that get shipped out of town?
The orders every order I ship get this, unless the package is too big, they're gonna have to get a post office box.
Right. So if your package is small enough to fit in here, which it could fit maybe 2 shirts, 3 shirts, depending on,
the size.
Look at the bag, y'all.
Yeah, it's nice.
So when I tell y'all, it's something to be proud of. If you don't even know him, it's just the fact that the effort, the time, the consistency, the dedication, and the marketing and the branding that he put into this product, of course, with the help of, the family.
Yeah.
But it's hey, anything he come up with, he put his mind to, he jumps on it. He don't sit on it. And to already have that mindset as a teenager, that's huge. Because a lot of times how many projects have we sat on?
Yeah.
Because we had the idea in our head. Yeah. We had something that we know we wanted to do, and what we do, we just sat on it, like, and it took a minute to, like, okay. But he's in this space right now to where he's making it a priority for himself. He could be doing anything else.
Right.
But when he got a new idea that he wants for his business, he's putting it into play. So, hey, Tyshawn, I am super proud of you. Speaking on behalf of our family, even your friends, just keep this up, because at the end of the day, what you have, this has become your passion. Like, this is where it's at for you. And of course, it's gonna change. You going into your senior year, you still trying to figure out what you're gonna do. Cause look, your education's gonna be there. Now you gotta think, hey, what I'm gonna do with my college degree? What I'm gonna go to school for? It's a lot of pressure. I know it is, but you got your baby too to keep your mind balanced and make that money at the same time.
Absolutely.
We got Daryl Brown on here saying, "Keep going, young go." How does that make you feel? And for himself, he's really doing big things in the clothing line industry. How did that make you feel when certain people just, give you that recognition?
That made me push even harder.
Yes.
Especially with him saying that he been doing
right.
He really an inspiration for
He
us.
is. And I remember you called it. Didn't you call in that day he was on?
Yeah.
He was like, "You're supposed to be in school," and you snuck and called in. So that is amazing that they recognize you.
And that's one of
keep that push going.
He said it that day. Wasn't that one of your inspiration? Like one of the people you had looked up to in regards to? So that's dope. You know what I'm saying? One of your inspirations on the live telling you to keep it going.
And Sonia Greer, are you related to her? Okay, so she says, "My favorite thing about Tyshawn and his brand is he's always asking, okay, what's next? Always thinking about how to elevate." So that's amazing. You're never satisfied, and that's a good thing. You always want to, do more, and that's a great thing. You're so young. And so what I wanted to ask you was, being that you started your brand in the middle of a pandemic, and just even if you didn't start it in the middle of a pandemic, what would you say has been the biggest challenge in trying to be an entrepreneur?
During the pandemic?
Just in general.
I gotta think about that. That's a good question.
Yeah. Because I don't think he's really
That's a good thing. I mean, when you gotta think about it, that's a good thing. Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. Now the packages are cute. Now what's inside?
Yes, I love it.
What's inside?
Y'all know Shae.
You know how we be.
We like the packaging, but
we want to know what's inside.
All right, so I got 2 T-shirts for y'all.
Okay,
thank you.
Y'all gotta open them on air.
We definitely gonna open them. That's why I said what's inside.
Yes. Did y'all hear what he said? Where the bomb at?
He said
this is an exclusive.
This is an exclusive.
This is an exclusive.
Okay. Leah, you taking too long.
Y'all, this is a design he has not dropped yet.
Okay. With the definition on there. Yes. I like this. Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yes. Thank you.
Y'all see this?
We appreciate
this.
So cute. We love this.
That's dope.
Y'all see, it says realer. More than real. A brand crafted for, put it up, Leah. I'm trying to read yours. A brand crafted for the authentically dope, symbolized by the double R, broken heart. Period.
Yes, I love it.
Exclusive.
Yes, thank you so much.
We
love
it.
Hold on.
Love it.
And they're like, hold on. Your people about to be on you right now. Yes, we want to say thank you to everybody tuned in for this show, man. We're going to take a quick break. We got to pay some bills. Want to say thank you to our sponsors.
Yes.
Hotbox. Lyman Humidor.
Yes.
Essential Vibes.
Yes.
And Toledo.
Yes.
And of course, we want to make
Family
sure.
Fitness.
Yeah. Oh, yes. And our newest sponsor, Family Fitness. You're right. Thank you, Shae.
No problem.
We want to let you guys know that we have our new improved website up. So make sure you go over to the 419grind.com.
Yes.
And that's where you can get everything 419 Grind.
Yes.
Everything there is about the 419 Grind you can find in one place,
spot. Yes.
one-stop shop.
Yes.
Okay, so make sure
we have to come up with something new because our rise and grind kind of did get to.
I know.
So we have to figure that out so we can still do that.
Okay,
we only got one site. It's only one site now. You do all that.
Yeah, one-stop shop. One-stop shop. So we got more with Ty Riller coming back. Stay tuned.
Underrated stand-up comedian, Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah.
Man, that is who I That's my icon. I'm gonna just say that him and Cedric the Entertainer, because I always felt like I can sing too, but all that stuff. So Jamie Foxx for me is Jamie. So if we ever had to say who we wanted to be with in another life, I wanted Jamie Foxx. I wanted.
Whoa.
You are now listening to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, presented by 419 The Grind.
Welcome back.
Hey.
You are tuned in to the all-new Rise and Grind Morning Show. You got Miss Leah Renee,
Hey, girl.
Shae K,
Yes,
Breezy, J. Cool, Tyrilla, and Caprice in the building.
Say what's up, Caprice.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, right. They need to know who you are too.
Who are you? Introduce yourself back
Don't
there.
just go. Yeah.
Hello.
I'm Caprice. I'm Tyshawn's stepfather.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
So now, how is it for you, being in this situation and being a parent and watching him, grow into this young boss? Like, how does that feel?
Oh, it's a good feeling. It's amazing. This dude works so hard. He doing it all by himself, for real.
Yeah.
It makes you so proud, huh?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I know your mom was saying that you guys got so busy with the T-shirts and everything. So, like, is it that like that to where you guys are not working for him? Like, are you guys working for him basically and like helping out with a lot of the?
Ty said,
No?
He said, no, they ain't. He said, yeah. Which one is it?
Man, this
I'm
dude
making
had me
all the
on so
t-shirts,
many
but-
drop-offs.
Oh,
I
he
feel
said,
like-
he needs you to drive. He said, I need T-shirts. I need you to be my
Gotta
driver.
make these drop-offs, B. Yeah.
Until driving school start. When you gonna start driving school? You about to be senior.
I'm,
Are you already driving?
I'm procrastinating.
Oh, no, you're not driving yet?
You ain't driving yet?
Oh,
I
okay.
ain't got my temps.
Oh, okay.
You do, or you said you don't have it?
Don't have my temps.
You not excited about getting ready to drive?
I mean, I am, but it's just.
He like,
just
I got dad over here to go ahead and roll
So
me
you
around.
definitely do have them working for you then. Like, you making drop-offs.
That's a part of, mileage.
Yeah, all of that. Gas. Shoot.
And y'all don't drive small cars.
Yeah. And even delivery drivers get tips. Okay, so.
So, quick story. I told him he should start charging a delivery fee.
Yeah.
For his
Yeah.
orders.
Yeah.
He start charging. I'm like, how are you getting the?
So he charged the delivery fee, you ain't even getting it.
Can I get lunch or something? You gonna have to add in the extra $3. Starting now, add in the extra $3. The parents like they just want a little snack or something. $3 for delivery.
Hey, yes, what's it?
Now he doing it. Now he said
You know now.
Now you gotta add $3 on.
I just ship everything. I don't even deliver it no more.
Okay. So you do this. You do every single thing by yourself, or do you have any employees under you that are that assist you with everything? Because that seems like a lot, from like just ordering to keeping track of the numbers to packaging. I mean, I don't know everything that's involved. It's something that I'm gonna be learning here real soon. But like, do you have help, or is it literally just you like by yourself doing everything?
My help is my family. So like, let me put an example down. So if I'm trying to order something, I usually order everything on my own with the money that I made from the business. But if something costs too much, my mama put in it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely great to have that support and have that, especially from your parents. I try to talk to my daughter. My daughter's 15, and I try to talk to her all the time about, starting something. Like it's great that you want to go to school. She's already got a full ride to college. I'm glad that you want to go to college. I'm glad you want to be a nurse, all those great things. But gotta have them side hustles too. You know what I'm saying? And she already does hair. She's but I've been trying to get her into doing something like that. Like I was telling her, you need to start one of those little online fashion boutiques, because nobody, at least no one that we know anyway, her age is doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, there's a lot of people that would buy from you. A lot of girls your age that would buy from you. And she's just like, Mom, I gotta worry about getting through school. I'm like, girl,
I'll figure the rest of that out later.
So that's amazing that at this young age you have that, that entrepreneurial mindset.
Shout out to our girl Maya. She said Tyshawn is such an inspiration. He even used to be a hip hop dancer, and he went far with that as well. He is so resilient, and he has what it takes to make it on top. So you was out here break dancing. Let me see your moves.
Hold on, you gotta get up and show us some moves.
Hey, hold on, we're gonna have to see a little something over there.
Y'all, it's involuntary. It's hard. It's kind of like it's it's a part of the language a little bit.
So who was you dancing for out here?
It was a studio called Fame Studios.
Okay. Shout out to Spider.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up.
How long did you dance?
I danced for like 5 years.
What?
So
Why you stop?
Do you know Amari Coleman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my nephew.
Yeah, he could dance.
Yeah.
What made you stop?
What made me stop? I don't really know. I just stopped.
Start getting your t-shirts.
Nope.
We
talked
about
go back to some Mariana.
Right.
Doing it for 5 years. You can't just stop.
Hey, that'd be dope if you did like a TikTok challenge with Rilla Brand.
Right? Yeah.
If you need some dancers, I got you. I got you. I got you covered.
Shae, ain't no twerking.
First of all, I know. No, it's gonna be A's, but I know how to do more than just twerking. You see this shoulder?
No, not the robot.
No, that's Jesse Day's robot.
No, wait, what?
That wasn't a robot.
Jesse was doing the
that was like a pop line. So you went all the way to Cali.
It was in the 90s, not the 70s.
He says you went all the way to Cali to compete. Wow, that's amazing.
I can't believe this.
I'm here doing the sprinkler.
She said I was doing a robot.
Sprinkler.
Runner man.
How old do you
that
think
was
we are?
Jesse Day.
Sprinkler.
The runner man.
No, Shae.
One leg. He used to do the one leg. I see it.
Shae, go back to the sprinkler again.
Not the
I don't know what that is.
Not at the Roxbury. That was Jesse J. Cool. That's how you got that name, J. Cool, y'all. That's why.
I don't think so, Shae.
So bad.
Let me go ahead and mute your mic.
What is wrong with her?
Yeah, let me borrow yours. Y'all know I ain't got no sense in here.
I would be stuck on the sprinkler for a little minute. What the heck?
That sprinkler was it.
Thank you, Leah. You seen all
It
that.
was it.
It's like a lot of shoulder action for that.
So you were dancing. You competed all the way in Cali. So you went with Fame Studios to Cali.
Wow.
What was that? Was that like a Disney World or like because I know she's done a lot of things like that, like where she's traveled with a lot of kids to like Disney World and different places like that. Where'd you guys perform in Cali? Do you remember?
Went to the hotel.
Oh, okay.
It was just a hotel in Burbank, California.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I know all about Burbank. That's where Burbank is where they do like all the filming and stuff out in Cali. Yep. When I was on a reality show, we did our filming in Burbank. Yeah.
Like, Leah, what show haven't you done? Like, for real. That's where I know
Just
and Caprice came in like, I know her from somewhere. he ain't nowhere.
No, but that's dope. So you guys went all the way out there. You performed in Cali, like, and so you just one day decided I don't want to dance no more.
No, I don't know why I stopped.
Oh, okay.
It might be. So you think it's something you'll pick back up? Maybe.
I think you should look into that TikTok thing. That
Yeah.
TikTok. Do you have a TikTok?
That's where you can go viral.
Oh, okay.
Go
Are you
viral.
like? So are you pretty like popular on social media and stuff? Do you have a really large following on social media?
I wouldn't call myself popular at all.
I know that's right,
cool.
Tyshawn.
Do you have a large following on social media?
Well, where can the people find you at for social media? People that's listening right now, they want to follow you. Where can we find you on Facebook and Instagram?
They can find me on Facebook at Rigger Ty. They can find me on Instagram at Rigger Ty with the _
Okay.
What else is it?
You on Snapchat or Twitter?
They can find me on Snapchat, Tyshawn Heron.
Okay.
Twitter, I don't remember. I think it's Rigger Ty. I don't be on Twitter like that. So
Okay. What's your favorite social media?
Instagram.
Mine's too. High five.
I'm trying to get into Instagram.
So I'm trying to get into
I was off of Facebook. I was a clean Facebook user for 5 years. I would have not came back had I not been on here. But Facebook, I hate it there. Instagram, love it there.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing it. It is the people that is either Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook.
Yeah.
So when I had to make my Instagram like around my business because they like, well, what's your Instagram or what's your Twitter? I'm like, I don't use that. I'm on Facebook.
Right. Yeah.
I don't use Facebook.
Right.
No,
I do not like Facebook.
I was off Facebook for 2 years before I started this.
Yeah, I was off 5.
Yeah, I couldn't do Facebook.
Yeah. And I barely can do it now.
But now I'm on every day.
Jesse yells at us if we don't share the live, so that's why I had to get my account back up.
I don't yell.
I like Facebook though because it's like more local.
Yeah. So
First.
I think that's kind of how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like local following, Facebook, and then you can build it for Instagram. But it's more people that are you on Clubhouse? You are on Clubhouse.
Yeah,
so
he was in the room Saturday.
Yeah, he was. You were in the room with us. And that's another thing. Tyshawn always trying to learn.
Yes.
He was in the million.
Fire Your Boss, Side Hustle Millionaire.
Side Hustle Millionaire.
Yes.
Clubhouse with us, and he was in there asking questions, trying to collect what knowledge he needs to take his business to the next level. And he sat in, you know what I'm saying? On a Saturday, what was that Saturday?
Yeah, it was Saturday night.
Saturday night.
I couldn't hang after 10:45. I fell asleep.
Because you was in there with us.
It was going.
I was already asleep at 9 o'clock.
So it's like he's studying. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So if
Student
it's not
of life.
if that's not motivation, I don't know.
Yeah.
What is. And y'all, Tyshawn, go ahead and talk about the website.
Yes, talk about that website.
So what y'all want me to talk about?
She said that you created the website yourself. Now that is amazing because I know, like, I went to school for stuff like that, and I did one class on how to make websites, and I was like,
I'm lost.
I was like, this shit is. I barely passed through that shit. So, and Jesse, he put together our website, and I know that
he was in here yesterday. Like, wait a minute, why we gotta go back? And he had to come and assist us.
I know that's a very time-consuming thing.
Yes.
So, how long did it take you to put it together? And where did you even learn? Like, how did you learn at YouTube University? That's amazing. Yeah, so everything you learned was on YouTube.
I mean, I ain't really watched that many videos because it's like the thing I use to make the website is easy to use.
Okay, so it was kind of like self-explanatory, kind of walk you through. What did you use?
I use Shopify.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that. So that is actually pretty easy to use and simple for people who are trying to maybe start a business and they want to start their own website. Really you would recommend that one? Okay,
well, that's cool.
Now, did you have to pay anything at all?
Kendall said he here.
Who?
Kendall.
He's here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, y'all, so I'm sorry, y'all. On Clubhouse, he got customers.
Did you have to pay for that?
Yeah, I pay monthly.
How much is it?
Okay.
So how much is it?
Yeah.
$30.
Okay, so you pay monthly for to have the website up and going.
So when you go on there, like if you're looking to start a website, it's gonna depend on what you want.
Okay.
What services you want them to provide for you. So it could range from, it just depends on what you want them to deliver.
Okay.
So
So basically, depending on what you get is how much it'll be every month.
Look, he's doing interviews and got customers.
Hold on. He got customers pulling up.
Shout out to Damo. She came this morning. Damo came this morning before we started and got a shirt.
That's what I was trying to say. 419 Grind Shop. We got you.
Right now we got
going.
Now we got Kendall Harvey here to come get a shot.
I love it.
Doing interviews and making sales.
That's what I was trying to tell you. This young man got it popping. Okay,
he got it going on.
So when we was on Clubhouse, he's using Clubhouse to his advantage. When we was on Clubhouse, he literally had gotten multiple sales.
Wow.
Once he had, introduced himself and let them know what his brand was. And they like, hey. And then I had told him like, well, he gonna be in on Wednesday, y'all, so they can know who he was.
Yeah.
And everybody like, oh, for real? Well, I'm coming Wednesday. I'm coming Wednesday.
Pull up.
Don't pull up.
You ain't have to drop off this time, Dad. So he like, pull up.
No delivery free.
Right.
But when I was walking in, I seen Damo coming out with her hoodie.
Shout out to our girl Damo. She definitely be supporting financially.
Yes, I still need to get a financially lit. I have nothing from financially lit.
We got a hoodie and a t-shirt.
I need to get.
Breezy, I just saw your earrings. Those are cute.
Oh, thank you, y'all.
I love it. Okay, girl, I see you. Yes. Okay.
It's about branding, and we talked about that our other show.
Now, hold on. I need my cut.
So lunch is on you today. Lunch is Thank you. Shout out to you for supporting the young brother.
Yes. Shout out to Kendall for coming through and grabbing that shirt, supporting a young entrepreneur. Man,
Kendall came and got his Riller brand.
I'm not mad at you in here doing an interview, peeping yourself on your lives, you're making sales, like you're taking calls.
Now, if you ain't coming with no pizza, don't make that a habit.
What am I doing? What the hell am I doing?
Shae and her food. Like, we just gonna put a disclaimer out here.
Right.
Look, me and Jesse got a breakfast sandwich battle coming soon.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got
we got
that.
And I'm gonna be the judge.
Yes, we got a breakfast battle coming soon on the show. Whenever he ain't scared.
I ain't never scared.
Damo, hold on, Damo, you can leave one for me. I be in here, He talk about I ain't never here when you bringing a guest. But Shae and her hungry self, I thought it was me.
No,
always.
Shae.
I thought it was me.
Always.
Yeah.
I might have lost
I
the
thought
person,
I was
but
the
I
one.
still ate.
I thought I was the one that was food motivated, like meetings and everything.
I'm a foodie too.
But no,
listen.
Shae got us beat.
Oh yeah, she definitely do. For sure.
I will happily wear the crown.
I'll wear it with you because I'm a foodie too, girl.
I'll take accountability. I might have lost 78 pounds, a whole person, but I still did not eat. I never went on a diet or anything. I just got it in.
And like people look at me and be like, "Oh, do you even eat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, actually,
she my
I
partner.
do.
She be.
I eat
Let me
a
get
lot.
some. Let me get. I bring my turkey and cheese stick. Do you got another one?
Where's mine? I just got a very higher fast metabolism or whatever. So I've always been very petite.
Are you a foodie?
Life.
Do you love food? What's your favorite food?
Yeah,
I love Chinese food.
Chinese.
Hey, yeah.
What you
I
like
had
to
Chinese
get?
yesterday?
What you like to get?
You say what I like to get? Chicken fried rice.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, basically.
I was about to say, I'm kind of like that too with Chinese food. I just like sweet and sour chicken and my shrimp fried rice and the
all
egg
black
roll.
people want to
I
eat.
was just about to say, I feel like all black people get sweet sour chicken or those chicken wings with the shrimp fried rice.
What chicken wings?
What's that?
They got chicken
Those some
wings.
chicken
I
wings.
don't. Are not chicken wings.
I don't eat chicken at the
Them not
Chinese
chicken
place.
wings.
But
Chinese
what's that?
food.
What's that beef? Something. A lot of people used to
The
get
beef
that.
and broccoli.
Beef and broccoli,
I love
or
beef
the
and
one
broccoli.
with the egg with it. What's that?
Egg fouillon?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people
I
get
love
the
the
egg
shrimp
fouillon.
fouillon.
Or
It's so
General
good.
Soul.
Oh,
General
General
Soul.
Soul's was my thing.
Yeah.
I used to call
So we
it
got,
too
so we got like our 5 top lists of
Right.
Chinese that we like.
But my favorite place to eat, Hot Box.
Hot box. Oh, shout out to your mama. She said that's a Scorpio trait. We love. Okay, you a Scorpio mama? Yes, we definitely love some food.
Hey, y'all know that's not chicken. Y'all not eating chicken wings when
I didn't say I was
from.
getting chicken wings. I get the sweet and sour chicken
No,
chunks.
they was saying like the chicken, like that's talking about best chicken. Y'all know them not chicken wings.
Man,
I ain't gonna
listen,
say
I be
nothing else.
smashing that shit.
Right, I was about to say they say that's everything else, and we eat it
I
all.
be smashing all that shit.
We don't be
We
doing
don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate.
What is it? What did you be smashing?
Whatever it is, it be good in the mouth.
Oh Lord, that sauce. Let me get that duck sauce. Extra duck sauce.
You know those birds that be out in the alley?
I don't know. I just know it be good in the mouth.
You partaking in
Wait a minute.
You partake in it too.
Wait a minute. No, I don't eat chicken from a Chinese place. But
Listen, you
like,
can't
chicken-
trust any of the chicken nowadays because I know y'all saw that video.
I don't eat Chinese food. I eat Japanese food.
Okay.
Oh, now he done got bougie. Oh, okay.
You eat Mongolian.
That's just a fancier cat. That's all it is. It's the same thing. We got the Buckingham cats and you got the Pennsylvania cats.
What?
We can't even trust
Or the North Side cats.
Man, I'm done with y'all. But we can't trust the chicken anywhere nowadays because did y'all see that video of that Asian man that was like he was going in on the chicken in a way
They been doing that. And roosters.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like you can't trust
What?
the chicken.
They have-
Doing what to the chicken?
He was
He got human DNA. Let's just say that.
He was having relations with the
What?
chicken.
Oh,
yes,
when you said going
he
in,
dropped a live chicken.
He gave his human DNA
Yes, the very
in a
chickens that are
certain
shipped
way.
here to our country and
So
sold
he
in Tyson
impregnated
packages.
the wing?
He could.
The
He
chicken?
could probably could
We
have.
probably got some cross-strained chicken around here.
In my defense, I only eat Chinese once a year.
But
So
see, that's what I'm saying though. It's not even the
Once a
Chinese
year.
though. That's what I'm
What
saying.
day is that?
The whole point is these are the same chickens that are being sold in in grocery stores and whatever. And like you think you're
got
going to get those
half-breed
organic? You think you getting them organic?
no,
chicken?
I do get I ain't gonna stunt. My organic definitely is a difference between Tyson. So I
Right,
think
but you don't know if that
they didn't
organic
mess
chicken
with my
got
Irish
raped.
chicken.
You don't know
Okay,
if that
let's
organic chicken got raped or not.
No,
Period.
no.
Like,
All right.
I'm just saying. You don't know.
Okay,
Like,
let's go ahead.
listen,
and
this
go
is
back.
what's going on.
So Ty,
Don't mess it up with Thai. Thai still loves Chinese
this
food.
is Ty's moment.
Yes.
He loves Chinese food. Let's not spoil it for him.
I love Chinese food too, though.
Yes.
That's what I'm just saying. You can't trust none of the chicken. So y'all,
Regardless.
So what's next for Ty and
Yes,
Brother
what you
Brand?
got
Because as your people said, you're always wondering what's next. So what's next for you?
I got a new design dropping.
A new design?
We got to see it here exclusive, or you got another
No,
one?
this is that's just a different design.
Oh, you got two dropping.
He be
Oh,
having-
okay.
He be sitting on them.
A new design, like for shirts, you mean? Okay, got you.
Logo.
Yeah. So, are you just selling shirts and hoodies,
seen
or
that,
are you
Jesse?
gonna start looking into doing like all clothing? Do you sell like jogging outfits? Is it pants and hoodies, or is it just gonna be shirts and stuff?
I want to do it all, but right now I got on my website. I got hats, I got hoodies, shirts,
book bags.
Oh, okay. Book
bags.
bags. All
Okay.
right. You got the phone cases.
And that's all
Awesome.
available on your website that we have pinned down here, shopreallybrand.com.
Yes, make sure y'all go to the website, buy some
Yes.
merchandise.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Like wait.
I'm laughing at Mike Shock. I don't know what y'all
What do you say?
Like, Shae, we should do a chicken version of a logo, like so we like
He said chicken's got a meat.
We're going to have to do a TikTok chicken
you know how the
version.
hearts be. No, and we could solicit to the Chinese place, like, y'all gotta have realer chicken.
Man, I'm done.
Sponsor. Realer chicken.
Oh, Tina was like, the Mark Anthony store. You want to talk about that? Where your merch is?
Oh, it's this store called Paul Anthony.
Oh,
What?
Mark Anthony.
That's on
Paul
Reynolds,
Anthony.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's on North
yes.
Reynolds.
Sorry.
Okay. That's,
705 North Reynolds.
it's clothing line? I thought it was a photography studio or something.
He
it's
got
a clothing line.
he got everything.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So
They want to know when the new design drops.
Well, I'm thinking. I told him I was gonna drop it tonight.
Okay.
Oh, so this was exclusive.
Yes.
Are you really dropping it tonight?
I mean, I gotta just make a bomb. I gotta make all the prices.
So
Our exclusive bomb.
y'all got some real exclusiveness tonight.
Yes,
well,
we
this
appreciate
morning.
you
Yes,
bringing it in,
I
and
love
we get to
it.
hear
I love
all
it.
the new things that you got going on.
Yes.
We so excited. We are proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Don't stop no matter what, no matter how hard it gets. It's just a test.
Yes.
Failure is feedback. So make sure you just keep
Absolutely.
doing it. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. Because if you stop, what else you going to lose? You know? So
That's
just
right.
keep going.
That's right. Yes, absolutely. We thank you for coming in today and taking the time out of your schedule. I think it's amazing what you're doing here. Like your mom said on the line, there's so many things you could be doing at this age.
Yes.
And we are in a city and a community where it's easy to get into trouble. So, I commend you, young man, for being, an amazing young kid and, just being on your game and being a boss is definitely impressive. So
yes.
Keita says such an iconic day to celebrate Riddler and our new vice president.
Hey, dump Trump.
Yes.
Dump Trump. Hey, dump Trump.
Hey.
Okay, so
Dump
wait.
Trump.
Since they're here, Jesse, you might as well ask both of them what you were asking us earlier about the
the question of the day.
question of the day.
I think they heard it. Did
Yeah,
y'all hear
I
it?
asked Caprice earlier. He didn't have an answer for me.
And I said, he was like, yeah.
Like, would you endorse
I said
Trump to get rid of a 15-year or 10-year sentence in jail?
It's a no for me.
Caprice?
Caprice ain't saying nothing. He said,
He don't know.
What about you?
How many years? 10 years?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No.
So like even Damo was
I
saying, she
feel
like
you.
it's just a picture. Endorsement can be just taking a picture with him. Like you don't know what. It's not doing nothing no crazy. You ain't taking his trash out. You ain't doing none of that.
I get it. I kind of what Brianna said about standing on your word. I kind of feel that way too. But at the same time, like,
Right.
That's a long right.
Oh, listen, I never said I didn't feel her. I feel
Right,
her.
right.
However,
I feel my kids even
Say
more.
it's not gonna be your decision. You gonna be out of there. Y'all just send me some snacks and make sure
I
my
got
kids
you. I'm gonna make sure your commissary good. I got the babies. I got you, girl.
Yes.
I'm weak. So my favorite part of the day.
Yes, mine too.
I have an affirmation for you guys.
Yes, I'm ready.
So here it is. Don't take less because you don't know your full worth. When you find yourself going above and beyond because you fear losing affection, take a step back and honestly look at the value you bring. You are beautiful, strong, remarkable, and loving. Believe in your abilities. They have gotten you this far and will continue to take you imaginable places.
That's
That was
amazing.
good for
I
you
love
too.
it.
I love
your
your point with the affirmations.
On point.
Every
On
day
point.
is
Every
always
day. I love
something
it.
positive, and
Can
I
you
love
start
it.
sending them to us after? You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yes,
like,
I will
'cause them
definitely have to do
affirmations
that.
be on point.
Yeah,
each and every
Yes.
time.
I love them.
Yes.
It's been a great show. We
Yes, it
appreciate
is.
you guys. Caprice, we appreciate you coming in with him. Yeah,
So
go ahead, babe.
you know how you usually do it. You got anybody you want to shout out?
Yes,
Yes.
you do. Yeah.
I want to say shout out to my mom.
Yes,
Shout out to
mama.
him. Shout
Yes.
out to my family. Again, my little clothing brand friends. Somebody who run Torture Original. We got Hard Times. We got Trendy.
Oh, okay.
Also, y'all got a little movement
Yeah,
going
I've heard
on.
about Trendy too. Yeah, I've heard about that one. So all of you guys are like friends, a group of friends that that's
That's dope.
amazing.
That's dope.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's dope. That's really
I love
nice.
that. We're
I
gonna have to
love
get
it.
them in here too.
Yeah.
Then. Yeah.
You remember we talked about that the Teampreneur Week.
Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Teampreneur.
Teampreneur Week.
Tyshawn, you can help us come
Yeah,
up
he
with
can
some.
He
come
could
back.
be a co-host.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wanna
Have
do
you
that?
ever
Yeah.
thought about having a podcast?
No,
So that ain't my area.
I wouldn't mind doing it.
The
but
Riddler podcast.
Right. That's what I said. That should be dope. You know. I love it.
We manifested
And
up
look,
here.
he like, hold on.
I might drive you to this station now. That's something cool.
So we'll have to come up with a schedule, and then
That'd
we'll
be
reach
nice.
out to you,
Yes.
and then formulate, and then you will be the co-host for that week if you can make it happen.
Yeah, we don't
I
have to
do
do.
it right now, but
Yeah, so we'll
I can
see.
go back and watch them classes.
Okay.
Well, that could be something we can do for the summer or the spring break.
yeah.
Or
Spring
break. We can do it for spring
Yep.
break or summer, so we can talk
Yeah.
about it and
Absolutely.
see which one you want to do it because the kids
So
will be.
we'll be
Right.
so
Yeah,
be
that
on the
would be
lookout
good.
for Teampreneur Week.
Yes,
I love
Teampreneur
it.
Week. That's
I
what
love
we here
it.
for. That's one of the things that I love here. We have the platform, we have the ability and the creativity to do anything that we can
Yes.
to support
And
our
most
people.
of our best ideas come randomly when we
They
on
do,
air.
yeah.
It does.
So we definitely gonna put that in action. I'm so excited for what we
Yes.
have coming up. And again, thank you to our viewers, our grinders that's with us every day.
Yes.
We cannot do this like Leah say
Absolutely.
without you guys. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Our sponsors,
Yes.
Hotbox,
Hotbox.
Lima Umadop, Essential Vibes,
Yes.
Toledo, and our newest one is Family Fitness.
Yes.
Yes.
And if you would like to become a sponsor of the Rise and Grind Morning Show, Realer, you can go over to the 419grind.com and put in your information, and we will definitely get with you, and you can become a sponsor of the all new Rise and Grind Morning Show. So we thank you guys for another great show.
Yes.
And who we got up tomorrow?
Tomorrow we got Toledo Open Price.
Toledo and
We got our sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay, we got Toledo
Yep.
up in the building tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in for another great show.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys.
Yes.
And until next time, Breezy.
Mwah.